So everyone able to see? Yeah, so we'll do one load test and we'll see. Again, everyone able to see, right?
Yeah, can you increase the size of your screen? Yeah, mute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're seeing right now, big screen.
Yeah, but the letters I can see very small actually. That is what I asked you. Yesterday also I have seen in, but in
Okay.
the video which you shared, that is very clear. But while listening the class, it is very small. I can see.
Now,
Nothing has changed, I guess.
I
It
think everything is
Yeah,
good, right?
because while sharing the screen, the letters we can see, no, that those are very small. I can see it. I'm seeing in the laptop only, but it is come. I can see very
For
small.
everyone?
If I increase the size, it is not increasing. It is increasing other window above and below only, but the size is not increasing.
Okay.
Yeah. So from your end only, it have to be, I guess. Yeah, that's okay. If it is not possible, we can continue.
I'm checking. Otherwise, I will share different way, right? Now you can check. You guys able to see?
Yeah, we can see, but the size is same as it is.
Okay, size is same. Okay, no worry. Maybe
Yeah.
it's side Skype only with will be like this. Okay. Okay, no worry. So
Yeah.
For
yesterday, okay, we'll go to
Kiran, there
the
is like 1x or 2x something is there, no?
where.
You can see right side bottom. No, if you like, I can able to see in my system. So like you are able to see it in your system or not? I don't know exactly. No,
Yeah,
no,
I have
not there,
speaker.
Kiran. Right side. So you will be having more option. No, more option. More. React more. There. After that, I can able to see. I am able to increase the size in my laptop.
Okay, I'm taking option change background. Hold. What do you
I
do?
think
I do.
you. Yeah. You don't have that option, I guess, Kiran.
Yes, I do have.
Yeah, from my end, I can able to increase the size.
Okay, let's. Okay, so now we'll do for the test a small test and we'll see the automated speaking for or not we can observe. Okay, This is the way is right analysis. We'll go to the controller. We'll do for the same test, but what we can do means just I will execute only one scenario only right now. This script I am executing, and the number of users will be I want to change for the number of users. So new scenario I will create quickly. One script I will pick by number only and add scripts. I don't know the script will be there, not there. Okay. And the script is not there. Yeah, this script is available. Okay. So duration will do for the 3 minutes. Number of users will be 20 users. Every 10 users I given 15 seconds, and ramp down also I'm giving same. Every 10 users will be 15 seconds. So design is completed, and if you want to change for the runtime settings also, you can change the runtime settings.
Yesterday we have used 47 users, no controller.
Yes.
Now using 20.
Yeah, that is fine. You can execute 50 also fine, but it is taking time, right? So that is why I'm not going to executing for the number of users. Okay. So
No,
when you
I
are doing for the execution, right, you need to execute 1 hour, and you also observe for the during the 1 hour how it is happening for the test. You need to observe. So
no,
just you can run for the 1 hour
I
and you can observe.
yeah. I thought controller we can execute only 50 users
Yes,
limit
yes,
only.
50 users only we can.
But now yesterday already we have used 47. Now it is 20. No. So controller
No, no,
limit is
not
over.
51. Every test it will be 50 users.
Acha, okay.
Got it right? Every
Yeah.
test we could be 50 users license.
Okay, okay, understood.
Okay. And so these are settings after this test. And if you want to add for the SLA also, we can add for the SLA. So you are select for the average and transaction response time only I want, and you can add for the what are the transactions you want. You can add for the all transactions. Okay, and next, and here we are not selecting any load criteria because we only need for the transaction response time only average. So here you need to apply for the SLA. So SLA is 2 seconds. If you give 2 second apply means all transactions it is apply, and next you can click on next and finish. So now SLA is creation is completed. Now what is the next step? If you want to add load generator, you can add for the load generators. So this is also local host, so that is why I'm adding. Okay, so load generator it could be is the IP address only. Okay, so your team members will be give for that LG, and you can add that one. Okay, and click on OK. So now we need to connect for the LGs also. Load generators is connected, disconnected. You can observe it's a down means you need to connect before you want to start. Happen. Something is wrong. 127.0.0.g is came. Okay. So again connect. Okay, it's ready. Now this is also you can connect. Now load generator is also ready. Now everything is the design part is completed. Now we need to execute the test. So now what we can do, we can go to the performance monitor. Now same scenario already we have created, right? Like added for the counters already. If you want this, you can go and property. You can see for the what are the counters you are added. Okay, so you guys will be adding, right, available bytes and committed bytes for memory point of view. Okay, so that is fine. And after that, now we can schedule the scenario. So schedule and go to this and edit. And here we can select for the what is the today date, second, right? Can select for the second. Okay, expire date also you can give for the 3 only. Now what is the time?
7:26.
7:26.
7:30 we can give.
7:30 will give a okay.
Yeah.
So 7:30 will start our test. 7:30 p.m. and today is the Thursday, right? So I'm given Thursday. Click on OK. Then stop condition. So we'll remove this and we'll give for the overall duration because that is not picking, right? We'll try. So we'll execute 5 minutes only. Okay. Then it's fine. And apply. In attempting to come the following system error. Okay. Range where range. Okay, this one we can give 10 MB. Okay, this will go to same only, right? Date started 7:30 and today is a Thursday and click on OK and stop condition. Overall duration we are giving seconds, right? Can give for the total seconds 5 minutes, right? You can give for the 5 minutes. Okay, and apply. And now it is applied, so the test will automatically restart. Meanwhile we'll go to here and we'll start for the exactly time. (7:28) exactly. We'll click the test 7:20 the 7:30. So and assume to one more thing. So how we are designing, how we are uploading the script, right? Same way, real time we have one more application will be there, that is performance center. So that is also same like this only. You can upload the script and after that you can add for the load generator. You can design the scenario same like this, and you need to design for the SLA also, and everything is done. That is also you can start the scenario. But what is the difference from that to this means this is the desktop based application, and that performance center is a web based application, and we have only single controller here. In performance center we have multiple controllers will be there. So for example, same project, if anyone will go to that project and if you want to do for the testing means, so you are already using one controller, you can take for the another controller and you can do for the your test. And the same to the same time you are executing means sometimes it is not accept. So that is why the controller we have the time start mechanism also. So like you are giving for the some time like 7 to 7:30. So at that time will be your same thing, someone will be reserved, so you should wait for the, because you get for the message time slot is not reserved. So if it is nothing on anyone will be not resolved, so you can it will be, you will get for the message time slot is resolved. So we'll go to the time is how much? 7:29 only, right?
7:30.
Yeah, 7:30. We'll start this and we'll go there and we'll see for that performance monitor it is started or not. It's not picked again. We'll go to the properties and 5 minutes duration. 7:30 p.m. Five minutes means I'm giving as a seconds, 300 seconds, and we'll give for the 100 MB also maximum. And okay, and okay. Now we'll say again 7:32. Okay, but our test is started, and you can observe we getting from some errors. What kind of that error? Two-way communication error function two-way, and LR which was remote host. So some issue with the our load generator also you are getting for the. So you can observe connection to load generator is failed. That also one of the error. Okay. So means you can observe for that errors like this 7:32 we are given, right? Let's see this time. My system time is not showing what. This is not minimizing also. Let's started again. Time 7:30 it is done, huh?
Now it's 7:34.
7?
34.
It is not. Okay, our test is completed. We'll start again for 7:30. This is not minimizing also. Why do people talk? Your system also you are getting same error.
Yeah. It didn't start. So manually, if I try to start,
Manual also you are
you
getting
got, yeah, what?
manual also you are getting same error.
Yeah, right. Manually also it didn't start.
Okay.
Is there any file, if we remove that file in that path, maybe will it work?
Yeah. We have the like logs file will be there, right? In the folder. We can go to the C folder. Here we have the powerful logs will be there.
Yeah, admin.
Admin and this load test, right? We can remove this.
Because it is showing that error only, right? That file is already
Yes,
exists.
file already exist. You are getting right.
How this performance monitor understands, it is, we are using only to monitor the CPU and memory time.
Yes. We can
Performance.
monitor for the during the test also. For example, you are executing 100 users. Assume 100 users. How much CPU utilization is going? You need to observe. So because we are seeing for the our system means it's not consider entire like in our system we are executing for the number of things. We are open notepad, we are open some yeah like chrome application, we are opening for the different right. So then
Yeah.
what will happen, each and every
It
application also it will take for the some CPU memory, but
Yeah.
real time how it is happen means a particular that 100 user point of only if it is executing 100 users 100 user point of view only how much CPU utilization is going, how much memory utilization going, we need to calculate. That is the main thing.
How do we configure over there? Shall we only configure like that, or
Yeah. So like for example, this side scope of a man, right? That will be we only configure, but app dynamics and dynatrace, right? We have the EMS teams will be there as a configurations team. They can configure for this all because so for example, they are giving for the two servers for you, like
okay.
one 3A server, one 4A server. They will configure for that servers. So each server having for the CPU memory utilization. So you need to check for the each server CPU memory. So everything they will configure. So just you need to runtime only, like you need to set for the what time your execution you are doing. Just come and you can schedule that.
Okay.
Uh,
So if we use the performance in the real time also, it will calculate the other things also, right? So how it is possible to calculate only the 100
yeah. That
users?
is why no. For here we don't have any servers, right? Real time servers. Actually, we have the some web servers, app servers will be there.
Okay,
So
maybe the
we
server we will give that particular
yes,
application
yes,
URL
we need
and
to yeah that particular server application server for this application. So you need to like there is a EMS team they will configure for that those servers only.
okay.
Then
If
it will
we use
not
the
including for
performance
the this
also,
entire
we will do.
system CPU entire system. What are the things you open, right? That is not considered for that point of view. Got it?
Okay. Yeah.
So we'll create one more. I don't know. Data collectors, right? create manually. Next, performance counter. And next, we are adding for the counters.
I created a second load test file also.
Okay.
Even though that same one came.
Same you are getting.
Yeah.
So you are changed for everything.
Matlab, I mean.
No, you are created again.
Yeah, I created again load test second one because I thought for every script we run, we have to create new one. I thought, but now only I come
No,
to know
actually
the
that is
duration.
that will be no need. Actually, that point is no need, but
Total bytes is not required. Available bytes.
yeah, for my system I don't have that.
Okay.
New delete settings. Now this is ours, right? Now we can go to the properties and schedule and add and give for that time 7:43 p.m. and click on OK and stop condition. Overall duration I am giving for the 300 seconds. Okay, and apply and OK. Now here, go to here, properties already added, right? Okay, that's fine. Now we'll see automatically it will pick or not, we'll see. Sometimes what will happen, right? This will be tool will be we are getting from the through who means through for this like as a OS, right? If your system any OS issues, right, we'll get for this kind of issues also, because depends on the OS only, because we can observe in my system I am unable to seeing for that memory counters available and committed also because some OS issue.
Yeah, mine I can see. I can able to add that bytes memory
But
under memory.
oh yeah, your system maybe it will be there because mine some issue with
Yeah,
that.
right.
You start manually, now it is started. If you start again, it will stop. Already you are executed, right? Again you can start also, it will start. Got it, right? Say I stopped the
You
test
manually started.
manually. Yeah, manually I stopped. You asked, right? We can once we can done for that again we can't use. You told, right? So that
Yeah.
is why I explained. So now you can observe. I stopped again. You can start also. It will start.
Okay.
You can come here. You can see for this the following system error at least. So this is our current test. Since collecting data for the 300 seconds.
Maybe this has worked after removing that file only, right?
Yes. After remove for the entire data collector set, I removed.
There also. I mean, admin perf logs. We have removed
Yes.
one.
There only I everything I deleted.
Okay.
So now you can observe it is collecting the data. So at that time you can execute the test. You'll get for the results. You can try yourself now like this. You can try. So you can go to the properties and you guys can try this one. Schedule. This is fine every time. And stop condition you will give for the overall duration here. Okay.
Okay.
You can try
shall
that.
I also remove that perf logs file?
Yeah, you can remove entire file. You can remove what is the test name you are given and file, everything you can remove. Okay. So now test is going. You can observe. You can click on this. It is collecting data for the 300 seconds. Means your design only you are given for the as a schedule 300 seconds. So that is why it is collecting data for the 300 seconds. And you can observe for the test. I think we are not resolved that one. Okay, test is going. And we'll see for this. And if you want to see for the current monitor means you can, this one is current, how it is going, what is the processor time, it is what is the minimum maximum, you can observe here. If you want to add any other counters also, you can add for here. So if you click this, right, you can add any counters. So if you want means you can go there and you can add that one. You are able to see for the during the test means you can monitor for the like this how much it is. See total how much it is counted. What is the minimum? What is the maximum? And if by like during the test you are monitoring for this. You can observe my average itself 99. Because in my system I don't have that much of CPU utilization, so it is crossing for the more than 99. So that is why I'm getting for the that load generator connectivity issue, because we are using for the local system, right? My local system CPU is not sufficient. So you can observe by graph also you are able to see here it is crossed for the 100% for the CPU. By seeing graph also you need to understand that total committed also how much it is committed also you are able to understand. See total will be average itself will be this, minimum this, maximum this is also it is crossing for the, okay. If you want only per particular thing means you can remove this and you are able to see for the only memory only you can see this memory also total committed how much it is committed, it is also costing for the more than 90%. So means this is very important for the any kind of testing you are doing means CPU memory, and we need to monitor for this all things for the how much duration you are executing the test, we can do that. So our test is going to ending. So yeah, all users will be done, our test is completed. So but our results will be till 300 seconds. After that you will get further results. Where you can get the results means you can go to the C folder. In the C folder we have the perf logs. In the perf log admin, and what is the this is our test. Open this and you can open this. This is the your one. If you open also you can, it will open, it will show for that CPU memory details you will get once test is completed. During the test we can monitor from the here only, you can observe. So this is going like this, user time, processor time. I think test is completed. You can go here and you can observe stopped. Automatically 5 minutes duration it is executed. This is the our entire test. So if you want see for the like view log data means it is log data, that is 1 minute. View current test details means you can get that details. If you want to see for the like current details means you can go here, and now you can open this data collector set. You are able to see the, this is the processor time, this is the user time, this is the total committed. So this you can import export and you can send to the, if anyone one means you can also you can import and export also we can do. And if you want for the diagrams with a bar histogram, so you can observe that. So this is the user, this is the processor, and one more is the total committed, how much it is committed. Means this is the different type of report. If you want report, you will get for the report. Maybe you want for the line, means you will get for the line wise. So means these things you can just take for the screenshot for this, and you can send for the team. Okay, during the test we are observed, so we are casting for the, like I executed with the 20 users, CPU memory is not sufficient, could you please increase, and so you can send the report also. So now we'll go to the report and we can analyze the report. Analyze reports. So you should wait for the until 100% is completed. Results will be loaded. So here also you should wait for the generating complete data. You should wait for the 100% is completed. You are able to get for the all results. Click on yes. Now everything 100% is data. It is generated. Once generate the data, now we need to analyze the results. Like this is the current test duration, you are executed 3 minutes 34 seconds. And this is the scenario you are designed, and this is the maximum running users you are executed 20 users, and total throughput is generated this, total hits happen this, and you come down, and major thing will be we need to concentrate for the transaction response time. So now you can observe, so these are the transactions. So you can observe average, you can observe this transaction, it's happened for the 3 minutes. Because of that, this is the SLA is failed, and you can observe, and this is the 1.94, and this is for the 0.29, and now you can observe everywhere will be, it is less than, then it is everything will be SL is crossing or not, you need to observe. So why? Because we are getting for the high response time these transactions, means because of the memory CPU utilization also not sufficient, that is why I got for the response time high. I know, because during the test only I observed that CPU is crossing for the more than 90, 100%, memory also is crossing for the more than 80%. So means CPU memory is not sufficient. Already I know for the one reason. And one more reason if you want, means we can, how to we can analyze, means we can go to the graphs, and by merging the graphs also you need to identify the issue could be like what is the issue. Like we can, how to we can merge the graph, means you can open for the these all graphs, it per second graph, open that, and here merge graph will be there, can open merge graph, and you want which graphs you want to merge. So already we are merging from the it per second, and it per second throughput I am merging, and you can click on OK. So now you can observe here is we are merged these graphs, but by see this, right, you can observe actually is a teeth pattern, nothing but how it is happen, very wave pattern it is happen, but you can see it will be sometimes going up and sometimes is going down. Because so you can observe here it's started and it's went here and went down and again come up and up, and you can observe sometimes is the hikes also it's going. Why? Because means your response time could is be not good, so that is why you are getting for this kind of things, means it is a application side issue, maybe web server issue, we need to concentrate. So we can measure it throughput, and all graphs will be maximum it per second throughput and running users, right? So maximum all graphs will be directly proportional only. So if you measure the graph, it is the direct proportional. There is no issue because you can observe its and throughput is will be same. How the its is a like high, like same way it is a throughput also it is happen. But you can merge with the throughput and response time you can match. So okay, so now you can observe this graphs will be merged properly. No, right? This graph is down, this all graphs will be up. Means throughput and response time both should be inversely proportionals. Remaining all graphs will be directly proportionals. So maybe your observe throughput and this also like it per second throughput also your observe. This also is not merging properly. This is also inversely proportional. Actually is a direct proportional, but it is inversely proportional. Then what is the issue means? It could be web server issue or application side application server issue. So you need to like inform to the particular team. We observe that we are merging the graph it per second throughput. So both graphs should be actually directly proportional, but we observe that that could be inversely proportional. So could you please work on this? So you need to identify the issue only, you not resolve that thing in your mind every time. So you need to identify the any bottleneck. So we can observe a bottleneck nothing but issue only. So you got for the CPU like response time will be high. So what is the issue? What is the bottleneck? What is the cause of the issue? You need to identify. Like bottleneck nothing but, so you are observed CPU memory is passing more than 100%. So you identified already that is the one bottleneck. Maybe you are merging the graph with percent throughput, both should be inversely proportional. Then you need to observe that web server and application side issue. So you need to inform to the particular teams. So maybe you are observed that one of the transaction response time high, uh, average transaction response time. So we can observe. So any one of you can take. Okay, now will this assume. So this transaction will be happen high also. So many issue, many bottlenecks will be there. One is for the like CPU memory. One is for the like application side or web server issue. Maybe DB side issue also. Particular this launch will be there, right? Some DB side also some queries is fetching because launch you are giving URL, right? That URL something it is coming from the through DB server also, because that is going to the DB server. It is there not there you are fetching. So some DB2 it is responding for that time also. It is taking for that particular query is taking high response time. Because of that your response time will be also high. So means these all will be reasons. So if anyone asks for the entire questions, how to you can identify the bottlenecks means we need to give for the answer. We need to follow the process. Like first will be you need to client side statistics you need to observe. So what is the client side statistics? Nothing but this all running users it per second, throughput, transaction, response time it per second. This all you can merge the graph. It could be issue will be like web server or application side. You need to know how you means you can merge and you can easily you need to know for that all things. That is the first thing, client side statistics. Next will be server side statistics. Server side nothing but CPU and memory utilization. Maybe you are executing for the Windows based application, then it is class for the more than 80%, then CPU memory is not sufficient. Maybe you are executing for the Linux based application, then your CPU is crossing more than 95% only. It is a CPU memory is not insufficient. So this is the second case for the server side. Going to the next will could be like application side statistics. So application side statistics nothing but you need to observe for the code level things. Like which class is taking high response time, which object is taking high response time, which instance it is taking high response time. We need to take for the some heap dump will be there, like memory point of view we need to take for the heap dump. So that we can take that heap dump and we can analyze the using for the heap analyzer tool. IBM heap analyzer tool will be there. Once you can import that one, you are able to see for the this many classes will be there. So by graphically how you are seeing, right, same way you are seeing that. So this particular class will be taking for the response time itself 3 seconds or more than 4 seconds you are observe. Means here only it is taking more than that, the class or some object or some instance. So that is why your response time will be high. So then it's application side issue we need to inform to the our developer. So we have observed that some class A in that object some B or C. So it's taking high response time. You need to highlight that screenshot mail and you can send him. Then they will check for their code level things. And if their why it is getting for the more response time, maybe their code levels they will check and okay they will resolve that. Once resolve that, again you can do that test. Again same test you can do that test, and again you can check we are meeting for the our SLA or not. So if you are good SLA, then these results we need to publish to the particular team. Is clear everyone? So now report point of view. So in the report, you can go to the report and click on the report template and click on generate report. Your three are there, right? I'm not seeing. So now you can observe report is generated. See, this is the scenario name. This is the run date and how much duration you are executed. This is the business process you can observe. So this is the scenario name and total how many users you are executed and what is the transaction per hour, start time, and everything is calculated. And you can observe this is the workload characters, nothing but maximum running user, this average hits is the total hits and passed fail, and as simply we are able to see the graphs also. Running user total transactions per second, you are merged these graphs, and performance overview, average transaction response time. So this is the 1.809 total passed transaction. So this many is a 3204 is passed. If is any failed, no failed. Transaction success rate 100. Total error per second 0. And you can observe that. And this is the per second. Means per second it is happening for the 56.763 transactions is happening. We need to call it as a TPS. So TPS. So very important TPS. What is the transaction per second? How many transactions happening? That is the TPS. So maximum banking application they need for the TPS only. Now we can observe we got for the 56 TPS. So they asked to for the we need for the 120 TPS, 100 TPS, 60 TPS they will ask. So we are meeting the TPS or not also we need to observe the in the here in the transaction summary. This is the per second means transactions per second how many it is executing means per second is a 56 transaction happening for this number of 20 user point of view. This is the transaction summary, nothing but so minimum, average, max, and 90 percentage, and these all things will be there. We need to concentrate only for the average only. And if you want, you are observe that transaction time is high. So you can observe here worst URLs response time means this URL is performing for the worst. So you can observe web URL flight booking launch itself for this particular URL is taking high response time. So average you can observe 46 it is happening. So because of this URL is a backend also some issue. So you need to inform to the particular development team. So this launch URL it is taking high response time. We are observed that. So you need to give for the input for them. And after that, this is also it is taking web tour flight booking. Click on flight also. You can observe transaction response time. What are the high? It is showing for the worst URLs. You can observe. See launch. You can go here. Click on flight launch. You can observe average 3.10. And this is the find flight. Click on find flight. So this is also it is okay, average is okay, but going to the here right maximum it is crossing for the 61 also sometimes happening. So that is why this is also worst URL it is displayed. So these things you need to give to the your team development team, and you can observe. And most resource consuming nothing but CPU memory, which URL is taking high response time. You need to highlight this also. So this two is the most consuming URL. You need to confirm this and you need to tell to the team. And the largest URL kilobytes, which URL is taking. And now after that everything will be what we have seen in the summary report, right? Running users, it per second, and throughput, and transaction summary graph, average transaction response time. It per merged graphs also we are able to see here. So this is the report, entire report. So this report, if you want save means you can go here save and click on for the which format you want. You want for the like PDF file, if you want for the HTML format, if you want text file, if you want XML, Excel, you can select anything, you can do it. So for example, I am Microsoft Excel, I am selecting. You can click on that and you can click on OK. Then it will ask for the where you want to save this results. I'm saving for the desktop and I'm giving for the report. And desktop I will save. Okay. So I save the report. Now you can go to the desktop. Open that results. This is the right hours. So you can open this. So I'm opening for this results. So now you can observe everything is able to get all details from this report. So but you can observe that this all results is we can share for the someone means then what will happen means he unable to understand for this all results, because who know for the performance testing well, he will know for this all things. But we are sending for the stakeholders like as our clients, they don't need for this all details. We want only for some particular details. Then we need to prepare that report. So how to we can prepare that report, I will show that also. Okay, we'll open one. Okay, here only we'll do. Okay, so I will open one this, right? Now you can take for the results. Okay, already we copied, right? So just give for the summary of this, because which test you are done and what time to what time you are done, you need to give for this. So then everyone will be know for that. Okay, this is the scenario name and you executed for the this test, everyone will know. Then you can give for the this is the main thing. Okay, so after that everything no need. Okay, workload characteristics is important thing, because this is it is showing for the your characteristics like total transaction per numbers and total transaction pass count, total pass per second, everything it is there here. You can see, you can observe, control C, and you can keep for this also. Okay, then after that come down, no need for this all things. Major thing we need for the transaction response time. Okay, you can go here and you can copy also paste it, we can do it. You can go to summary report. We can copy paste also, we can do for this all things. This and you can paste from the your report, because this is an important thing. As a client will be, he will know for this only. So for here also all things will be no need, we want only this we can remove, because this is the just. So for this 3 is the important things and count is important for us. You can remove this all, and now queue for the headlines transactions. Minimum is the average, maximum, and one more column you can give as a SLA, and you can give for the 2 for the everywhere. So this is the SLA, and this is for the passed transaction. If you have any fail also you can mention. Right now we don't have, right? And as same to the this action also no need for us. Action in it you are not keep anything, right? Only we need for the transactions only. We can remove this also. So this entire column also no need, right? SLA we are defining, right? Then you can remove that. Delete will delete.
Entire column we can delete.
Okay, and one more thing you can observe, these transactions also we need to give for the like order wise, like this is the transaction 0104 is there, right? So you can give like you can filter here also possible. I think I am not filter when you are copy only you can filter here, like you can click on this, again click this. Okay, I think we are flight booking, everything is same. Okay, if it is not, then you can copy paste it from there only. It is not coming. Here only we can do for this transaction also properly, because they need only this details only. Because you shared for the entire details, they will don't know for anything. And as apart from this, you need to mention for the CPU memory details also, like server 1, server 2. You need to give for the what is the minimum small. Okay, now it's fine. Now server 1, and we need to give for the minimum. This is also average and max. So now, so we need to go to the report as a, we have report, right? Performance monitor report. You can take for the, this is the minimum, average, maximum, and this is the minimum, average, maximum. You need to update from the there that Excel sheet, and we need to give for this report also for them. And apart from this, we need to add for the one more thing, like graphs also. What are the graphs is important means, so this graphs is important: running users graph, and it per second graph, and throughput graph, and transaction summary, and average response time. These graphs also you can take for the screenshot whatever may be, and you can paste from the report. So that's it. Because who don't know performance testing, right? They will up to this, they will check. And so for here, we need to highlight for this scenario. Like for example, you can observe. I think, so now you can observe this is the average. So we are considering average only, right? So you need to highlight for this column. So it is you are meeting for the SLA, then you can give for the green. So you can observe average means by seeing someone who don't know for this performance testing also, they will easily know for that. Okay, we are meeting for these scenarios for the, okay, this scenario red you are indicating, and this scenario also it is a green. So average only I'm concentrating. So that is why what is the average? So you can observe 1.94 means is fine, because our SLA will be 2 seconds. So this is also same, and this is also same. Now if we don't know for performance testing also, he will not concentrate for this all things. Okay, he will check this because this is only read, right? Okay, this transaction is taking for the high response time. Then this is also good, then you can highlight this, then results will be good. No one will be questioned for you because everything is good, then you can send this report. So this is the way you need to prepare report and you can send to the team. So any doubts regarding this report preparation? Hello?
Yeah.
Everyone will be there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have to see one more time and practice, then we'll get the clarity.
Okay. So because that report what will happen means it is showing for the entire things. Then as a who don't perform this testing, right? Because client will be don't know for this all details. Like what are the things we have, right? All things you don't know. What is this running user? Main thing they want for this average response time. Like we are meeting our SLA or not. What is the CPU utilization? What is the memory utilization for this user? So that things is a very important things. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly we cover for the analysis part also. And we have one more, I forget to told for the web service, one more API testing. Tomorrow I will do for the API testing also. And once tomorrow I will finish, right? And same to tomorrow I will show for the performance center also. And apart from this, okay, and everyone will be installed for the JMeter. So latest version Apache JMeter, you can search in the Google Apache JMeter, you can download that. Okay, we'll start for the I think Saturday onwards JMeter. Okay,
Yeah, sure, Kiran.
so thank you for joining. We'll meet for tomorrow and we'll continue our class. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Kiran garu,